So yeah,
See
hello,
you, Oliver.
welcome everyone to the CNFT.tools Discord server AMAs. We've got SSS OG here from the SEAL Society, and yeah, we're looking forward to this one. So yeah, if you want to tell us a bit about yourself and how you got into Cardano and why and all that, and we'll go from there.
Nice. Yeah. Sounds good. First, I want to thank you, ToolSin, inviting us here. Thank you, CNFT Tools, the whole team. Thank you, Mango Bush. You guys have an amazing team, man. Just want to shout that out with Brad. There's a couple other guys that was helping us get our rarities together and helping us get our roles for our Discord. So, and then, I mean, you guys are super responsive. You still got the ticket open. I appreciate that. Just helping us fine tune everything. So, you guys are super cool. Me, a little on me. I'm from California, Los Angeles, underground scene, hip hop, art, culture, that whole jazz. I was kind of raised around that, so I always felt like I was, art, type of guy.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
going to museums, love painting. Got into crypto from my dad, actually. Well, in regards to NFTs, I always knew about crypto. It's funny. I remember when I was about 14, 15. And at my mom's house, she was telling me what this thing called Bitcoin just came,
yeah.
and that was, man, so long ago, and man, we would have got in back then. But my dad hit me to NFTs a couple months ago. He was like, I know you like art. I know you're into art and culture, and check this out. These people are doing some cool things. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he told me again, and then I deep dived in it, and I just been into it ever since. Got an Ethereum, lost a couple thousand, got rug pulled on some things. Yeah, it was pretty ugly, but found Cardano. I really loved it. I felt like it reminded me of myself in my background. Like it was underground, but yet the people who were there loved what was going on. So once I got to Cardano, I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've had quite the journey. So, what led you into starting your own project?
Honestly, because I've like I said, I've always done art and stuff my whole life. Entrepreneur type. I've done so many different things in my life. What led me to doing my own project was actually getting like just torn up on Ethereum and just trading NFTs. Like I said, I lost a couple thousand when I first got in, and I was like, you know what? Like I'm a creative guy. I'm a hop on the other side of the fence. I was like, instead of buying NFTs, I'm going to create NFTs, and that's kind of what I was led me into creating an NFT. I believe we're all very strong-minded people. We're all human beings. We all have ideas, and we just have to express those ideas. And I listen to a lot of motivational speakers and things like that. Jim Rohn, Holton Bugs, Bob Proctor. Many different people, and I try to keep my mind going, and I try to stay inspired. I try to believe in myself a lot. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to create an NFT. And yeah, that's kind of what got me over on the other side.
That's cool. So, obviously, you go through a process to decide what your subject is going to be. So, how come seals?
What's funny? So I just thought I first thought that I had just came up with the idea for seal because I had actually had three different things I was going with. I was going with pigs. I was working
Mhm.
on a pig thing. I was working on doing one called the hen house where it was going to be chickens and roosters, and then I had the seals. And I was just networking. I'm a network type of guy. Like I like meeting people. I like relationships. I sell real estate. I was a door to door salesman for a long time. So I just like meeting people and doing relationships with people. So I put these bids out there for these different art styles, and one of them was for these sophisticated seals. And all my OGs that are in here, you guys know that it was the Sophisticated Seal Society at first. And I told Yova when I met him online, I was like, hey, I got this idea for these seals. They're sophisticated. They kind of got this look. They're very smart. They got cigars and they're classy. And I was like, I want a realistic look. There's this project called Ape Society. They hit it right on the money. I love portraits, so I was like, make it a portrait style. I want that. I want that vibe. And then he was like, yeah, I think I can do it. And then long story short, it took him about a week. I didn't hear anything. Gave him the money. I thought he rug put me on my money, but he sent me that very first sneak peek. And then after that, I knew of everything that I had got from everything that I was doing. I knew when I saw that. it had value, and that was the one I wanted to go with. But looping back around, my wife actually told me, you know, that week that you came up with them seals, uh, my daughter Celeste, her and my daughter were actually doing a homework assignment on seals, and she's
So she's got
yeah.
seals in your brain all week anyway.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, the power of the subconscious mind. So I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So how long did it get how long did it take you to get from the point where you thought, right, okay, this is what we're rolling with, this is what we're going to do? How long did it take you to get from there to the point where you're releasing?
It was about say like a little over 2 months. So as soon as I got that sneak peek, that exact same day was February 26th, and I started the Twitter account that day, and I started the Discord that day. Like I did them, like I just did them both, because I didn't know anything. I didn't even have a Discord or anything really. I didn't really know too much about it. Like I had one for some of the stuff I was following on ETH, but I didn't like know how to create one. The
Yeah, yeah,
Me6
yeah.
bot, like I didn't know how to, we didn't have verification until like damn near the last 3 weeks for verifying your that you're not a bot. But I got them both started that same day, and I had for all the OGs in here, the first 222 that was in the Discord got the OG role. We upped it up a little bit more from that beginning point, but yeah, I just got the ball rolling right from there, man. And it's been a slow organic growth, from planting that seed, and yeah, we just been rocking ever since then, man.
So I mean, what was your biggest challenge in that time? Because obviously you're having to juggle a lot of things, whether it's art related stuff that even though you're not the artist, you still got to make decisions on traits and things like that at the same time as building up the community. It's a lot to juggle.
To be honest, the hardest part was not knowing what was ahead of us, but also feeling like it was being revealed to us as we was going on. So in the beginning, I knew that I needed a team. So shout out to Oliver, who have Cardano makers. It's called Antimo now, but back then it was Cardano makers, and he has this site where you can meet up and link with people. And so I put my bids out on Cardano makers, like, hey, I'm building a team. I'm looking for people for the Seal Society. And he was like, hey, man, like, I'm kind of interested. Is it cool I hop in there? So boom, linked up with Oliver and got him involved. RJ, our community leader. He was actually one of the original OGs who came in right from the beginning, and he brought like 20 people with him. He told, get in here, guys. And I just liked his vibe and his energy. I was like, hey, man, would you mind helping moderate the project and being the community moderator? And he was like, yeah, man, sure. So he jumped on the team. And then Yova, I told him like, man, we really love the sneak peek. Do you mind fleshing this out and really working with me on it? He was like, yeah, man, let's do it. So everybody was like, the initial core was all on board, and then the mods, Toddard, Kyer, and Mr. Krister, they hopped on board like within the first week or so, and it's just been solid, man. And shout out really to the whole society. Everybody's been so supportive. We had a lot of community posts for things like our mint price, our mint supply, certain traits, just the entire vibe. It's been like I of course I'm the founder, and I look at myself more of creative director. Just trying to be sure to keep the vision
Yeah,
solid.
yeah,
It really is. It's the whole society, man. Without every single one of you guys, we wouldn't be able to do this for real, for real.
yeah. I mean that's pretty sweet being able to give having the community in at such an early stage and which then gives them the opportunity to make the decisions on traits and have their input as to how they'd like to mold it and stuff as well with you. So yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So
Nice, thank you.
how? Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Uh, no, no, I did want to touch this the colony thing too. That was a community effort,
Oh,
building the
well, nice.
colonies into yeah. So yeah, it was just it was a whole society effort and community effort. So yeah.
So I was going to ask, how long ago was it you launched now? Because it was quite recently still, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know what? It's been 10 days today since we did our whitelist, man. It was on
Oh,
May 6th
wow.
was whitelist. Yeah, it's so early, man. And I'm so nervous because
Wow.
everybody's like, dude,
Because I
when
was
are we
trying to
gonna get
get you in quick.
everything?
I didn't realise I'd done my job quite as well as I'd done.
Oh yeah, man, you right on the money, man. You right on the money. It's been an amazing like Like, I feel like, because to me, crypto and this whole world, like a day feels like a week type of thing. Like the
Yeah,
time is totally different. So
yeah.
it's like, but yeah, it's been 10 days and it's been an amazing time. We're just hit over 700K in secondary sales. We have like over, I believe, 80 governors, which means you hold one of each seal. We
Oh
have
wow,
multiple
that's
holders who
that's a
have.
lot actually.
Yeah, yeah, it's super cool.
Like,
It's kind of like.
that's they have to own what, at least seven different seals for that to even be possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One of each
Yeah.
the colonies, and then yeah. So it just makes it fun. It's exciting. We have specific events for each holder. I just was chatting with our mentor. Shout out Tiger Pool. I was like, hey man, we got our party seals. We're gonna do our fun airdrops. Can we do it where we just airdrop to holders of the party seals? Like, yeah, man, I got an API. We just check the trait, and it'll let me know everybody who got a party seal in their wallet. So I'm just letting everybody know. We working, man. We making it happen. And party seal drop close to first week of July. Just throw a little alpha in there. But yeah, man, it's definitely fun.
So, how did you go about designing? Like, obviously, you were saying about the seven different types. Do you want to run us through those, and what the differences are, and how that affects your experiences with the seals?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So we have six different colonies, and then we also have our governor role, which means that you hold one of each.
Oh,
So
right,
the
okay.
first colony, yeah, the first colony is the sophisticated colony. Now these guys are your guys in their suits. So if you see any seals with some suits on and the ADA price is kind of high, those are the sophisticated ones. So I try to be sophisticated at times. I always try to keep my blazer on, but they got their suits on. They got the top hats. They got the monocle. And these guys, they kind of run the show. They're more your upper echelon, your Elon Musk, your Donald Trumps, your Obamas, your businessmen, your Steve Jobs, RP. They're the sophisticated
Yeah.
guys. So their benefit is going to be they get increased staking rewards, and that's on the that's not into play right now. We're working on getting our staking system up. I'm in talks with a couple different guys who can do this. Once we get the staking system up, they'll get additional staking rewards for our fish token.
Oh,
And
very
the
nice.
fish token, yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So they get additional fish token, and that's gonna be used in our fish marketplace, which we're working on right now. The second colony is our agents. Shout out to all of our James Seals out there. Shout out to all of our agents. Our agents are like your 007, your guys who are doing the work that you don't really see. I wish we would
Nice.
have put a ninja trade in there, yeah, but we didn't have time. But yeah, those are and they can do cool extraction missions. Like we just had a fun Discord event on Seal Saturday, which we do our James Seal event, and you kind of got we had to rescue a Cardolphin, and the winner was able to get a Cardolphin NFT. So it's got it's like fun type of espionage type of things.
Nice.
Our third colony is the robotics. Now, our robotics colony can build metaverse assets. Now, we're in talks with a couple different metaverses out there. I don't want to give any names yet, but if you're in the vibe and you're in the community and you're in the society, you kind of know which way we're leaning towards. I don't want to make an announcement yet because it's not official. But we will be in a metaverse on Cardano, and the robotics colony will be able to get metaverse assets. So what's going to happen is they'll get airdrops of meta blocks, and
Oh,
once you have
wow.
enough meta blocks, you can redeem those to get a metaverse asset. So that's going to be pretty sweet. We have our military colony. Now, our military, they're the ones who do the recruiting. They're the ones who keep us safe. Shout out to all the veterans and the military men out there in the world and women in the world. They're going to be able to recruit CLC NFTs. Now, this is going to play in part with our future projects that we do, our future mints. Now, I do want to touch on something really quick. It's been some discussion about the policy ID and minting into the policy ID and that whole talk. Had a big conversation with our governors a few days ago on Seal Saturday,
Right.
I'm just was listening long story short, we came to the decision that we're going to keep our Genesis collection solid. We're not going to be minting into the Genesis collection. The 3333 will stand strong, stand tall. That collection will be the Genesis Seal Society Gen 1 collection. Everything
Right.
that we do moving forward will have its own policy ID. Now, just want to get that out there. Now, the military SEALs will be able to recruit SEAL CNFTs from future drops. So basically, you'll be able to get an airdrop of a free SEAL CNFT with some of the new drops that we
Ah,
do
very nice.
moving forward. Yeah. Our fifth colony is our our 9 to 5. Now 9 to 5, this is the to me this is one of the most alpha ones, kind of in the same vein as the robotics. So the 9 to 5 seals, they work. They 9 to 5, they get the job done. They're out there doing the work every day. I look at myself as a 9 to 5. What they can do is build families. As you all know, I got a wife and 3 kids. I'm a family man at heart. Just was with my son for his birthday. We just had a big celebration at Legoland. Got to see some of my baby cousins. Shout out Kason. I didn't get to see him. First time I've seen him since he's been born. But yeah, they can create families. I don't want to get into too much alpha about women in seal society and seal pups and all that stuff. But just know they can create families, and that's something that we're working on. The sixth colony is the party. Now the party seals, they get the party jumping, they get the party rocking. They're the fun guys, they're the fun girls, they're the ones out there raving and dancing and doing all the stuff. And they get fun airdrops. So as I had mentioned just earlier, just got it locked in with Tiger where we can do airdrops for specific colonies. That's a guarantee. So party seals, you're gonna get an airdrop sometime first week, second week of July. And those are 6 colonies. And then if you hold one of each, you're a governor. And the governors can actually speak with us in what we call the speakeasy, and their suggestions, ideas, the entire society. We care about everybody, but they get like an alpha access to us and express their concerns and their ideas and suggestions. One thing that came up was, like I say, about the policy ID, so we decided to lock that in. That's going to be solid. Another thing is the female governor rings. We're working on that right now. I was talking with Meta Jeweler today. And just we're very caring and very active society. We all want to grow. So yeah. Sorry if I was a little long winded, but that's the gist of the colonies and everything.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just seeing apparently people aren't able to join the AMA because it's full, which I didn't realise there was a limit on this like this.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
oh
I've
damn!
got user limit set to infinity, so we could be a lot more popular than we think we are, or...
Woo! Go Seals, baby.
Right, let's try changing it to 99, see if that works.
Shout out to my Seals. I see in here. I see Vanessa in here. I see Crypto Lady in here. I see Kyra in here. I see Toddard in here. Who else is in here? Oliver, did Oliver leave? I think he might have left. No, he said he had to do something. I see Adrian in here. Bomber's in here.
Yeah, there's definitely some shout outs to be done here. Some very good people
Oh,
around.
Tweety's in here. My mama, she's in here. Oh yeah.
But yeah, yeah, I might have a technical issue preventing anyone else from joining. It seems, which kind of
That's,
sucks. But
that's okay.
this
That's
we're
okay. Things
recording it.
happen.
It'll go off on YouTube. So apologies to those forced to watch it on YouTube. But yeah,
No
this
worries.
is part of my learning process with doing these on Discord.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere, baby. We can do another one. We can do another one. We'll catch up sometime in June.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, you said yourself, like, you only started this back in February. That's a lot of content to be doing in such a short period of time. Like,
Oh yeah.
you've got a few on the team now, but, like, even coming up with the ideas, it feels like a very fully fleshed and well thought, well rounded concept already.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. We've been going nonstop, man. To be honest, this has just turned into my life. In a work sense. This is basically all I've been doing. If y'all can see my garden right now, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. You can. I'm a gardener. I love gardening.
oh, wow.
The weeds have taken over my garden. That just shows I haven't had a chance to do anything. I haven't had a chance to do anything besides the seals. So, but yeah, man, we've been working really hard to make this happen. And we've been following the roadmap really, and we plan on to continue to do that. For the summer, we have our fish marketplace that we're implementing. We have our merch collection drop that we're doing. And that's really the main things for the summer. I know we're gonna cram more in because we've been moving at lightning speed. But yeah, that's the main things that we want to get going for the summer, and we, just following the roadmap, staying busy, staying consistent, and just keeping it pushing.
So I was going to say, where's the future for the seals now?
Oh, the future is when we get our series on Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. That's the future. I'm dead ass serious though. I live in California. I'm from LA Hollywood area. And like I say, I'm a people person. I talk to people, and my goal is to leverage our value and push that to that next level. Some people think that I just talk out my ass sometimes, but I'm dead ass serious. So that's the future that I see. It's the SEAL Society being completely fleshed out. Now, in the short term, of course, like I say, for the summer, we want to get the merch. We want to get the fish marketplace going, get our staking system going, and redo our website. In the fall, we want to do our first disbursement of our royalties and do our SEAL Thanksgiving AMA. We kind of do a thanks, have some fun, might do some fun giveaways. In the
Nice.
winter, yeah, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And in the winter, we want to do, like a holiday drop, and we want to give a sneak peek for our Gen 2. Now, the Gen 2 sneak peek might come a little earlier in the year. It depends on the pace of how everything's going. And also, we're going to be a CNFT con. So that's kind of the gist of the big things for this year. But like I say, the pace we're moving, things might move a little
Yeah,
earlier
yeah,
than that. But yeah, that's
yeah.
the
I
plan
mean,
for the year.
stuff. I mean, honestly, stuff usually takes longer than you expect, not not faster. But you know, don't doubt a man of energy either. So,
All right,
so
nice, thank you.
So tell me a bit more about the fish token. What's that going to be used for? What utility does that have, and what does that bring?
Yeah. So the fish token is our social token for the Seal Society. So with the fish token, you're going to be able to mint main thing like for our first merch collection, you're going to be able to mint merch NFTs. So this is going to be super sick. So everything that we offer will have you can mint it with ADA and you can mint it with fish token. Now, just want to get this out there. I know we did discuss this prior with the governors, and we also mentioned it on the interview with also Miss JL. But we're no longer going to be pegging the fish token with ADA. Period. So
Right.
we're getting rid of the faucet, and fish token is going to have its own ecosystem, its own thing going on. After everybody's seen what happened with Luna and that whole chaos, we don't even want to play around with that anymore. So
Yeah.
the fish token, yeah, it's
Yeah.
scary
There's
business.
you save a lot of legal headaches doing it that way as well.
Oh yeah, I don't want no seals coming to cut my head off. So but yeah, you'll be able to mint merch. You'll be able to mint NFTs in our marketplace. So the
Yeah.
first thing is going to be our merch NFT, and this is going to be super sick. I haven't seen this done on Cardano. I know. I've heard that there's a couple people doing it, but you'll be able to mint the merch NFTs, and what you can do is you can sell them on secondary, you can hold them, or you can redeem them, and you can get the actual item. So, for example, you mint the governor's ring. You'll be able to actually sell that on secondary, and let's say somebody buy it, they'll be able to redeem it. And once it's redeemed, it's burned. But it's gonna cause like a secondary market for t-shirts and hats and anything in the Seal Society collection. So that's one of the main things with the fish token is to use it for our society members as a mintable asset.
Yeah. I mean that sounds pretty sweet. I mean, what kind of rates do you expect people to accrue the fish token at? And do you have any ideas how many fish it's going to cost you to buy something?
Yeah. So our goal is when we get the staking system up and running is that you earn 100 fish per day, and we want to keep it at a rate that makes sense with what how many fish has been staked. So let's say, for example, it's been 30 days and you've accrued your 3,000 fish. What you can do is, let's say, a T-shirt will be 2,000 fish to mint. So we want to have it. We want to have it where you'll be able to. We want to time it right. So when you be able to mint with your fish token, it won't be like insane amount that you can mint. We want to kind of
Yeah,
make it where it makes we want to make it where it makes sense. So it's not going to be where you're not going to be able to mint with your fish token, but it's going to take quite a bit of fish
yeah,
to get some items on the fish marketplace. But best believe that the way we're going to time it and the way it's going to work is that everybody will be able to mint at least two merch NFTs with their fish exclusively.
that's always a challenge for people, and it's a good way to reward those people that are there for the longer term as well.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it got to get ironed out a little bit, but as we develop and as we get going, all those details in regards to the fish token, like prices per minted NFT, is going to be revealed during that time.
So yeah, just wanted to make sure that anyone listening, if you've got any questions or anything you want to ask, feel free to fire them away in NFT chat, and I'll make sure they get inserted into the conversation somewhere. So
Hey,
yeah,
hey, Toolsin, can I ask you a quick question?
yeah, go for it.
So, like the CNFT tools, like were you guys kind of in this like from the beginning in regards to like Cardano NFTs, or is this like are you guys more like a new thing coming into the space? Because you guys are like the go to for information and about all the NFTs on Cardano.
Well, Legion of Brad and PRZ are basically the OGs. They started the Cardinos project way back, which minted a year ago next week, funnily enough.
Oh,
It was like
okay.
the third 10K project launched.
I am
Um,
actually here, by the way. So, yeah,
Pardon?
I am actually here on terms of that as the one of the CNFT founders.
Oh,
So,
Oh,
sorry, yeah, I
nice.
didn't realise you were here
Okay, got
actually.
an OG in the
sorry, no,
house.
we're having a few issues on people not being able to get on. So, I was trying to fix that while you were talking. So,
That'll be why the 26 came up, and I was like, oh, maybe it's fixed.
Nice, nice. Okay, okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, I didn't even know. So I need to mint me one of those. What was the name of the project again? Was it Cardano?
It's Cardinos. It was part of a set of three
Cardano's.
projects. We had Cardinos, Sky Dinos, and Sea Dinos, all based on different dinosaurs.
Oh, Cardinos. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about now.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, okay. Nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna snatch me up one of them right after.
yeah. Yeah, and
Okay.
Tools was born out of the want to, or well, the need and want to have some kind of rarity ranking.
Okay, okay, nice. Nah, yeah,
So
you guys are super smart, man. Like you guys are right on it. Because I had asked Brad, I was like, can we have it where if you got one agent, you get like just the agent role, and if you have three agents, it upgrades it to M, which is like I didn't even notice, but this is 007 007's boss name
yeah,
was
yeah,
M.
yeah.
And he was like, nobody's ever asked me that, but I can do it for you. I just got to do a little bit of work. I was like, man, you guys are freaking smart because I don't know anything about coding. I'm more of a network type of relationship type. I like to find the people that can do it and like, hey man, can you do it? So you guys are super smart.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let PRZ take PRZ and Brad take the honors on that one because I'm like you. I've got no idea. Those guys are the brains.
I
Trust me.
feel like we kind of like a challenge. So, anytime you come up with something absolutely ridiculous, it's like yes, that's like a new challenge just to win. So,
Yeah, nice. That's real. That is real. Nice.
So yeah, we've got a couple of questions started popping in from chat for you. Um, have you thought about how many fish tokens it will take for the governor ring?
Ah, that's a good question. So I did get an estimate that the rings are around 120 USD. That's give or take. I have it's gonna be like I said, that's gonna be something that we have to figure out. Now, me personally, like I say, it's not pegged to ADA, but I am keeping it in my mind. It's about a penny a fish, so I'm keeping that in my mind. But just letting everybody, it's not pegged, so it's not gonna be an insane amount. It's not gonna be like oh man, I don't have enough fish. I'm gonna have to go buy fish somewhere. Or I'm gonna have to ask other community members, can I get fish? Um, it's gonna be sensible. I can't give any exact numbers yet, but it's definitely gonna be sensible. And we do also plan on having an option where you can buy with fish or you can buy with ADA.
all
So
right,
if you
can I
don't,
just ask in a
you,
second? Can I?
I'm
If
sorry.
apparently, if you turn off the video, then we can get past the 25 limit up to 99. So, like, and we have a few
Ah,
people. So.
It's the video that's causing the limit. I didn't know that.
Yes, the
Oh,
video,
it's
like,
my fault.
it's lovely seeing your face, but I mean, it's if we can get rid of the video, then we can get some bigger numbers. So, I mean,
Okay, let me turn this off.
Right.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, I like to show my face so
Yeah.
people know I'm a real
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
person.
It was
Yeah,
lovely seeing.
I didn't realise
It's
that was the
that
cause.
is the limit on Discord being weird. So
Right, yeah, we'll have to look into alternative solutions for that then. Oh, is he there?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm here.
Ah, cool. Um,
um,
so yeah, we have another question. What will the mutating agent do? Which is something that hasn't been brought up yet, which
oh
would usually
man.
be done.
All right, so all right. I don't have like Oliver here or RJ here, so like I can get in trouble. Um, I don't want to say exactly. I'll give a little bit of alpha. So I'm working with Yova right now on a mutated seal. It's not official or anything like that. It's just as a idea that we have. Um, I'm just saying that it's nothing is official yet. I might drop a little sneak of what it looks like in a week or so. But the mutated seal is going to have something to do with. I'm sorry, the mutating agent is going to have something to do with the mutated seals. I can't say exactly. I wasn't even supposed to say that. But it's going to be super cool, man. The when you see it, it's gonna be insane. But I can't really give too much. But there is some utility with the mutated agent.
Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty hot. So how long before we can start thinking about hearing this? Do you think?
The mutated seals.
Yeah.
Ah, see, because all right, I just want to. This is the thing too. Like it's literally been 10 days since we minted. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't.
it's yeah. It's easy to forget that in crypto land. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I don't want to announce another mint. Like I really
Oh
don't want.
yeah,
I'm
no.
still. Yeah, I'm still like so. I'm still working on building this, building our building the value. Like my goal this week is to get us up to 1,000 unique holders on a JPEG store. In general, 1,000 unique holders. So I'm doing a lot of marketing, a lot of promotions. And letting people know about the Seal Society. If we did announce another mint, it would at least be 30 to 45 days like before we even
Yeah.
sneaked at the idea of it. I have a bad thing of releasing information because I talk too much. So the mutated seal uh is something in the lore. I'll just put that out there.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
So here's a question for you that I like to ask people when I get the chance. What did you do to celebrate selling out?
I took my son to Legoland.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because that was one of my main goals when I first started this project. I told my kids, I was like, you know what, Daddy's gonna be very busy. I'm gonna be on the computer a lot. I'm gonna be working, on this project. And what's funny? Me and my kids, we actually started a project called Sleepy Chibis, and we were actually drawing these little chibi characters, and we came up with this whole little thing, and was working on that. But I'm not the most fantastic artist, and the art it wasn't doing it for me. I was like, you know what, this is not gonna work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna come up with some other ideas, and then me and my kids, we was talking. I let them know about, we got the pigs, we got the chickens, and then we got the seals, and they was like, yeah, the seals. And then my son really liked the sophisticated seals. Like, all right, we're going with the seals. And then, after we met on May 6th, and then the week later, I'm gonna take you to Legoland if everything worked right. And I just that was really a driving force for me to really give my all, because I just didn't want to let them down because so many people around me. I just fell in life too, being someone who has an idea. It's hard to keep that idea moving, especially when fear creeps in. And fear crept in so many times, and I just kept reminding myself, May 6th, 2022, we minted 3,333 Civil Society CNFTs at 55 beta each, and it was amazing. I just kept reaffirming it to myself, and I just kept working at it. And I don't know, man. I just feel like all of us here right now, we all have unique ideas. We all have abilities. We all, whatever it is in our lives, it doesn't have to be creating an NFT, just whatever it is in your life. Just drive yourself forward, believe in yourself, write down your affirmation and say it every day. That type of energy, that's the type of vibe that I like to be on, because, I believe in every single one of us as individuals, and every single one of us as a society and as a community. We all can do it. And I don't know if I got off track. I don't even remember what the question was,
No,
but
I'm,
yeah,
I'm,
man.
I'm just letting you run with it, dude. You're doing an amazing job of selling yourself in the project. Like
Thank you,
it's
man.
it's great to see somebody as excited and as committed and so full of energy as you are right now. It's awesome.
Thank you, man.
But yeah, I mean, like you saying, like, you love the making relationships and things like that. You know, a lot of people don't understand how difficult it can be for, effectively four or five strangers to get together to do a project with all the different trust involved in doing it, and relying on other people's skills, and making promises based on other people's skills that you're not always too sure about. So, like, how what's been the thing that you've all shared that's got you through, those rough times where, you have moments.
Yeah. I will say the one glue that kind of helped us all stick together was the art. Big shout out to Yova for creating an amazing collection in the art, because I had the feeling that, no matter what I said, I still feel like people's like, okay, no matter what he promised or whatever he's saying, this art is going to sell itself. So I had a feeling that the art really helped a lot in regards to just getting people that kind of past that part of the fear of what's going to happen with it. But I honestly feel once they got involved, and we started talking, and they started seeing the community, they started seeing the vibe of everybody as a whole, they started seeing how things got fleshed out and how their input mattered, like in the community posts that we would do, for like I say, the mint price, the supply, what charity we're gonna go with. Oh, we got one right now. I still got to check the results of that for our what's the name of the seal holder role. Just how all these little things, but all these little things come together to make one big whole. So I feel like that the art really was the glue, and then just like you said, to Toolsin, bringing people together that don't know each other. But it's funny in this space, in regards to NFTs, and specifically Cardano, because Cardano is in NFTs, it's CNFTs. So Cardano has its own thing going. That really brings people together. I feel like I know some of these people in the sales society better than I know my neighbors. Like, I really feel like some of these people that I met in this space are just so genuine and so unique, and we share that thing in common. It's like being into, like, I would just say it, like being into Cardano NFTs, and you really can't talk. You really can't talk about it with anybody if they're not into it.
Yeah,
Like, you can't just
it's like,
go,
it's like
yeah,
Magic the Gathering or poker, or like crazy, like
yeah.
niche little things, CPUs.
Yeah, it's like we all share it in common. We all can have a good conversation about it, and I really think that that brings us together, and we're from all over the world. Like you said, you're in England, I'm in California. And I bet you we probably got at least five different countries in this AMA right now. And that's a beautiful thing
Oh,
that
I've
it's a
bet a whole
world
lot more
thing.
than five right now. Yeah,
Yeah,
once the
man.
25 limit came off, people have just started flooding in now.
Nice. Yeah, that is real, man. And it brings the world together, and it's a beautiful thing, and it's art, it's culture, and I just love it, man. I really do.
So yeah, I was going to say, like, tell us about some of the other stuff that you have going on in your Discord that that keeps your community coming together all the time. Is it, a lot of projects do like poker nights, or they do like Gartic nights and stuff like that. What is it you guys get up to?
Oh yeah. So ever since the beginning, about after about the first 3 weeks, we had started what we call Seal Saturday. And Sales Saturday initially started as like, okay, we're gonna do like events, we do Gartic games, we do whitelist giveaways, and then it just began getting fleshed out. And then once we came out with the 007 trait, Mr. Krister, shout out Mr. Krister, one of our mods, he created a character named James Seal. And he started doing James Seal on Seal Saturdays, where he do like this extraction mission. You know, the Ethereum sharks are attacking, and we gotta get into their base and stop them from attacking. And we do rescue missions, like we just rescued a Cardolphin. And so on Seal Saturday, it's like our day as a society where we have fun, we do things, we do fish giveaways for our fish token, and we just have fun with it. You know, we give away NFTs. So Seal Saturday is really where we all come together as a community, and then throughout the week we make announcements. You know, as things develop. Like today, we just linked up with Summoners Guild. It's an NFT that's dropping, and they just did a collab trade of a sophisticated seal. We got a couple whitelists that we're giving out throughout the week. You know, just to let people know, hey, we're still here, we're still vibing, we're still working with new projects. You know, that's one big thing we want to do is stay in the forefront. You know, I look at the calendar and I see, you know, all these projects minting coming up. The Seal Society, we want to be the OGs to these projects. So, you know, we want to let them know, hey, you know, can we get a couple whitelists? Could we get a collab trade? You know, just stay active and keep building. You know, so yeah, we're pretty busy, man.
Yeah, it definitely sounds it. So just checking for some more questions. Um, no,
Hey, ToolSin, can I ask you a question? You say you're in England, huh?
yeah, yeah, not too far from London.
What? Not too far from London. What's the best fish and chips, man? Because that's what I want to go there for. I hear that's where you get the fish and chips.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like fish and chips are pretty much good anywhere. But
Woo!
if you want the proper fish and chips, you've got to go to somewhere on the coast.
Somewhere on the coast.
Yeah,
Okay.
like get it as
Yeah.
fresh as it comes. Like the beautiful golden batter. Like not this thin crap like you get out of it in a supermarket. Like proper crispy, spiky batter all over the place. Like good portion of chips. Like slightly
Nice.
overdone, just so they're just a little bit crispy, but you know they got like the little bit of oil in them as well, and yeah, and mushy peas,
Yeah. When I hit peas.
which is a very English thing. It's a very English thing, but yeah, I don't mind some mushy peas for fish and chips.
Okay, now see, now I know. Now when I go there, I can sound cool. Like, hey, don't forget my mushy peas. Okay, cool.
So yeah, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to fire them away in chat. I think we've done a pretty good job of covering most of it so far. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So what's your favourite trait? I'm not going to ask you for a favourite seal, but what's your favourite trait?
Um, the first thing that came to my mind was the VR goggles. That's the first thing that came to my mind, and I think it's because it's my son's favorite trait. Like he bought his first seal that he bought a night seal, with the VR goggles. So I would definitely probably say the VR goggles. I like the One Piece one, the Straw Hat Pirate, because I didn't know anything about One Piece. I didn't know that was like the number one manga of all time. I was like, wow, I'm late to the party, so I learned something with that one. Um, so like the 007, just for what it done for the Seal Society, it really created a character, fleshed it out. I have another one, but you guys can't see that one yet. But that's good. That's another one of my favorites.
That's the coming soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throwing a few traits on the screen for YouTube anyway. Oh,
Nice. Hey, Toolson,
oh
do
yeah.
you got a seal, man, or do I need to airdrop you one?
I don't have a seal myself at the minute, I'm afraid.
Favorite
I'm one
trade.
of the small bad guys, and I've been doing a lot of juggling recently. So there's been some hard decisions made. Not gonna lie.
Right, I'm gonna send you a seal, man. We airdropping you a seal today.
That's much appreciated.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently I did miss a question on how soon you're hoping to get staking sorted.
Yeah. So we are currently in talks with a couple of different people. Avatar Nick, Canonical. Got a couple friends, projects who just got their staking systems up and running that seeking advice from them. It's not necessarily an issue of can it be done. It's just in regards to getting it happening in a reasonable time and also budget. So we're working on that right now. And my goal is to have it up at least by the June 30th hard fork on Cardano in general. So, within the next, I would say 30 to 45 days is when we plan on having the staking system up and running.
Yeah, I mean that's still pretty fast turnaround from a standing start, to be fair.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah, man. Man, these seals, they stay on your ass, man. They want it now, baby. And I love it. I love it because it's the pace. It's really, I'm at a fast pace. So, I love the pressure and, it's motivating. We've gained a lot of value and a lot of respect, and I don't want to let anybody down. And when I say that I'm doing something, I'm doing it. When I say I'm talking to these people, I'm actually talking to these people. So I'm here for all you guys, and we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, you've got 35 people that have just hit a 40-day countdown timer, and they'll be on you now.
Nice, nice. There we go.
Oh dear. So yeah, unless there's any further questions, I kind of feel like we've kind of moved through most of the things that are likely to come up. I think, though there is some
Nice, nice. Yeah, I
furious
agree.
typing going on from Zmeister now, or Meister.
Zay Meister don't be playing. He's one of our OGs too. He does not be playing.
Yeah, just
I
saying.
will.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying. He's saying you're not letting us down if it's slow. The only letdown is with high expectations and poor delivery. And either way, we're here with you.
Nice, nice.
And
I
he's not an
appreciate that. Yeah,
OG. Taking
future
exception
OG.
to that one.
I see him all the time. We got to make him. If he's not OG Seal, we got to make it official. We got to make it official. But, I would like to touch on one thing
Yeah.
that we are working on right now. I just got off a interview call with a merch designer in Italy. He's going to be doing some of our t-shirts. He's like a streetwear designer, Carlo. GSD, I believe is his business, his company. So that's going to be cool. We're going to have a couple different designers that's working on the merch. So we're going to have t-shirts, hats, hoodies, a varsity jacket, the rings, the pendant, socks, and a onesie.
Oh,
Or
that's
take
that's that's quite a
maybe.
wide range there, actually.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. My initial goal, don't quote me on this on the exact number, but my initial goal is a 1111 merch collection drop. Holders exclusive at first, so I'm really feeling like it's gonna be a holder only mint. Um, and that's really the goal for that, and then it's gonna be as you redeem it, you go ahead and submit a ticket, redeem it, get your address, get your merch shipped out to you that same week. So it's going to be really sweet. We're going to do a trailer where we're going to have models that are wearing the merch and make it a big thing. Because I feel like the merch side of I don't know about NFTs in general, but I know about Cardano, and I just feel like the merch side of it hasn't been expressed and it hasn't been pushed as hard as it can be. So we really want to be that first Cardano NFT that blows everybody's mind with their merch. So it's going to be a big, big thing. So that's one of the major things that I'm pushing, especially because it's on the roadmap for the summer.
Yeah, 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 for sure. Is that something you're expecting to be able to do worldwide delivery on, or are you going to limit to like the United States and maybe Europe?
Oh no, no, no! It's worldwide. It's worldwide. Unless your country don't accept, delivery from the USA, we don't have any problem. It's going to be a worldwide.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, like, how's that process going to work from an internal point of view? Because obviously, you said that the design and everything's going to be in Italy. Like, how's making sure that you've got the right fabric going to work for like the hoodie, and making sure that the sleeves don't stretch in the wash and things like that.
So he's coming up with the designs of the merch. The actual products, we're still working on getting a distributor, that can create the actual like products. He's just coming up with the designs, the style, the look of it, and everything like that. I will be, as we develop, I'm, like I say, networking, working with different companies and stuff like that. I'm feeling like it's going to be more of a what do they call those, like drop ship. So, I'll get the designs, order one for myself, look at the quality, be sure everything is good, and then we just drop ship order it once it's redeemed. So that's really the plan going forward with that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean it's probably a lot easier than having everything delivered to you and then sent out all the way around the world from there. It gets convoluted.
Yeah, to get messy.
So yeah, was there anything else you wanted to touch on? Oh, yes. There's the question of will will somebody be able to buy merch directly with Fish?
Yeah, yeah. So on the fish marketplace, that's really one of the main. That's going to be the first drop that really fish comes into play. So you'll be able to mint with fish, and you'll be able to mint with ADA. So based on what your bag is looking like, if you got enough fish to mint the item, you can mint it with fish, or you can mint it with ADA. Let's say you might have enough fish for a pair of socks or a shirt, but you might not have enough fish for the varsity jacket or a ring or a pendant. So you'll be able to mint with ADA and fish token.
Cool. But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to touch on?
Really, I just want to say thank you, to the entire Seal Society. Thank you to all of our friends and family and everybody that I've met in this space. Um, I really want to see everybody at CNFT Con. Like I say, I'm a person type of person. I know everybody can't make it. There's people from all over the world. But ToolSin, we are doing fish and chips at CNFT Con for all the Seal Society holders. No, I'm serious. So if you're going to be at CNFT Con, man, you got to join the Seal Society Fish and Chips lunch. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I,
And yeah,
I, I don't think I'm going to make it this year, but next year I really do hope to make it.
okay, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we're gonna be there. We already got a booth. It's a 20 by 20 in the farmers market. We're gonna have a seal, sophisticated seal, walking around taking photos. I'm actually working with Nick right now to see if I can become a guest speaker and do like a little talk, because I would love to talk about CNFTs, our value in the space in regards to CNFTs and NFTs in general. Because last I checked, CNFTs didn't even make up like 5% of the total NFT market. So I would love to do a little talk on where we sit in the space, what we need to do, um, in my opinion, to get more equity in the space. And I just feel it's more people just we need more NFTs. So I would love to talk on that. It's just, it's going to be fun. So I would say definitely be a CNFT con. Thank you, everybody in the Seal Society. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. Keep on sending them suggestions. Keep on supporting. Everybody tell your friends and family about the Seal Society. Airdrop them a seal. Get them to create a Nami wallet and give them one of your seals, and just to get them involved. And let them know about the opportunity, because I feel like it's an opportunity right now, and it's a beautiful thing to get involved with.
And yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give it a like and a share, and make sure that anyone that you're trying to sell the idea of NFTs and what's going on behind the Seal Society to give them a chance to watch it and see the quite honestly infectiousness of the enthusiasm we've had going here tonight.
Nice. Thank you, Toolsin, man. You guys are great. Shout out CNFT Tools. Um, it's funny. Toolsin hit me up like it was maybe about 4 or 5 days ago. He was like, hey man, would you guys like to do an AMA? And I was like, yeah. And I, it didn't really click to me the value in how big it was. I'm like, bro, this is CNFT tools. Like this isn't like just some random people doing a AMA thing. This is like the biggest platform on Cardano when it comes to rarities and ranking and just the knowledge that they have. So I just want to send a big shout out to CNFT tools and thank all of you guys over there, the entire team, Brad. PRZ, and again, you ToolSin and everybody on the team. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, and yeah, I'm going to feel awkwardly like blush like an Englishman, and say thank you everyone for turning up, and we look forward to seeing you all soon.
Woo, CNFT tools.